Let me ask you something. Did you ever feel like that you were invincible with people? That people just seem to not listen to you, seem to not take anything serious, don't even give you actual attention. And then when you say something, you sometimes just even get ignored. And you're like, what the fuck? Well, let me tell you why that could be. Because I've experienced that a lot back then. I was a very shy kid and insecure guy back then. So I have a lot of experience with this. And let me tell you the reason. The reason why people do this is because people subconsciously still live in hierarchies. They rank you immediately, especially in friend groups. I mean, we all still know the memes of, the leader in the friend group, and then the funny guy in the friend group, and then the I don't know guy in the friend group. We still have hierarchies, just disguised in a little bit different way, in a modern way. But so unfortunately, it's not spoken about. We still have power hierarchies, even in friend groups, right? Not just friend groups, everywhere in social life, right? And so I have three things. I have the concept of three grave sins in social dynamics right here, and I want to talk about them because they are essentially exactly that. So, the grave sins, okay, it's four. The first one is over explaining, second one is speaking too fast, and three, becoming overly agreeable, and four, trying to prove value. Alright? So in those four things, we see a pattern, and it's mostly people-pleasing patterns, over-explaining yourself. Because, you need to justify yourself, and you don't want to hurt anyone, so you gotta explain everything, and then speaking too fast because you can't handle the silence or whatever it is, and then becoming overly agreeable because, well, you're too shy, too anxious to disagree. What if they don't like me then? What if I'm missing out then? What if they don't like me? And then trying to prove value, seeking approval. I mean, that's the most feminine thing to do. So obviously, it is more how you subconsciously behave yourself. The signals that you unconsciously give and others unconsciously receive. Alright? So how do we fight against it? Well, it's actually very simple. The only thing you have to do, the core thing, is to basically just calm down. If you overexplain yourself, you're all stressed, calm down, okay? If you're speaking too fast, calm down, okay? If you become overly agreeable, oh yeah, no, yeah, we can calm down. Trying to prove value, doing some dumb shit, bro, just calm down. So you just need to calm down. So what we need to do is have a mindset shift, okay? So what you're gonna have to do is adopt a mindset of that you just first belong, okay? That you belong. You decided to go here, alright? So you are there. You are in control. And automatically you will realize, you will become more observant. You just let yourself be surprised. Okay, you don't look too much into yourself. You are now looking outwards. You will notice that since you're not trying to focus so much on yourself, you also just calm down. Okay, and then you also actually start to think, this guy is kind of weird. Instead of thinking, oh my god, what am I doing? I'm so weird. You're starting to think, man, that guy is kind of weird. And that's exactly where you get the feeling of that you belong once you start to think something like that, right? So you're just gonna need to calm down, all All right. So the next time I'm going to give you an action now that you can do. Next time you're in a social setting with your friend group, whatever it is, you're simply just going to start off small. You're going to say, let's, I feel like getting a pizza this time. Let's go there. All right. You're going to be the one who just says, yeah, let's go there that time. Yeah. And then the next time, when someone says something that you just simply don't agree with, you just say, man, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, shit, it's your friends, right? Just say that. Well, what are you afraid of? And then slowly, people start to respect you. They see that, they reflect, and they start to unconsciously respect you more, right? And then eventually it becomes second nature. You're not afraid anymore. Then you are the man. And that's where life starts to get fun.